faces significant challenges with the loss of GSP plus benefits for apparel, HS 6110 to 6200, and limited MFN tariff advantages, putting its $5 billion plus export industry at risk. To regain preferential access and improve trade terms with the US, Sri Lanka must adopt a multi-pronged diplomatic, economic, and compliance strategy. 1. Immediate steps to regain GSP plus benefits. A. Address US eligibility criteria. The US Generalized System of Preferences, GSP, requires beneficiary countries to meet labor rights, intellectual property (IP), and market access standards. Sri Lanka must have a checkmark, ratify and enforce ILO core conventions, strengthen labor unions, eliminate child labor in TEES garment sectors. Example, Bangladesh improved factory safety, accord on fire and building safety to retain EU GSP+. Have a checkmark, enhance IP protection. Crack down on counterfeit goods, especially pharmaceuticals, electronics. Align with US Digital Millennium Copyright Act, DMCA. Have a checkmark, improve market access for US goods. Reduce non-tariff barriers on American agricultural tech imports. B. Lobby for GSP plus reinstatement. Engage US Trade Representative, USTR, through Sri Lanka US Business Council, lobbying firms like Squire Patton Boggs. Diaspora networks, Sri Lankan expats in key states like California, Texas. Highlight geopolitical importance. Position Sri Lanka as a democratic counterbalance to China in the Indian Ocean. 2. Long-term strategies for MFN tariff reduction. A. Negotiate a limited trade agreement. Since a full US-Sri Lanka FTA is unlikely, push for have a checkmark sector-specific deals, e.g., apparel, tea, electronics components. Have a checkmark tariff rate quotas, TRQs, for key exports, similar to CAFTA DR. B. Align with US trade priorities. Join Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, IPEF, supply chain agreement. Comply with US sanctions, avoid dealings with Russia and Iran. 3. Industry-specific mitigation strategies. Sector. HS code. Workaround without GSP. Apparel. 6110 or 6200. Shift to synthetic blends, lower tariffs than cotton. T. 0902. Expand ready-to-drink, RTD, THS 2202, 0% tariff. Electronics. 8,542. Focus on GSP-eligible components, diodes, ICS. 4. Diplomatic and trade policy actions. Have a checkmark, appoint a US-based trade envoy. Former central bank governor Dr. Indrajit Kumaraswamy could lead talks. Have a checkmark, leverage regional alliances. Seek support from India, Japan in US trade discussions. Have a checkmark, participate in AGOA-like programs. Advocate for Sri Lanka-specific trade preference renewal. 5. Case study, Bangladesh GSP plus success. Problem, lost US GSP in 2013 due to labor violations. Solution. Reformed Labor Act allowed unionization. Reduced workplace fatalities by 72%. Result, regained EU GSP plus in 2017, US talks ongoing. Sri Lanka could replicate this by passing new export processing zone, EPZ, labor laws. Inviting US Department of Labor audits. 6. Key asks for the Sri Lankan government. Form a US Trade Task Force, MoFA plus Export Development Board. Allocate $10 million for lobbying, hire firms like McLarty Associates. Fast-track ILO Conventions ratification. Conclusion, roadmap to regain US market access. Timeline. Action item. Expected outcome. 0 to 6 months. Labor law reforms, IP upgrades. USTR review initiated. 6 to 12 months. Lobbying push in Congress. GSP Plus reinstatement talks. 12 to 24 months. Sectoral trade deal signed. Apparel tariff reduced by 50%. Without GSP Plus, Sri Lanka loses $700 million a year in exports. Immediate action is critical to prevent further